Hello, my name is Savita and I am from India. Welcome to Pali 101 Level 1 of our weekly Pali class. Week number 38. Coming to you live from LA, USA. Conducted by Bhante Sumita of Dhamma USA. Let us give our attention to Bhante as he begins the class. This is a live recording and you can find us on Dhamma USA YouTube. Over to you, Bhante.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Honor to him, the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the fully enlightened One. My utmost respect to the perfectly enlightened Samma Sambuddha, the noble doctrine of the Buddha, and the noble Mahasangha, the disciples of the Buddha. Hello everyone. Welcome to Pali 101, Pali for beginners, level 1. Today is week number 38. We are almost to the end of our course, level 1 course. Today we are going to discuss about the exercise number 10. I think you are ready. Translate into English. Exercise number 10. Are you ready?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, please read these sentences one by one.
Okay, Bhante. Bhagava Aja Suttaranam Dhammam Desesati.
Number 2. Bhikkho Bhagavantang Vandimsu.
Okay, Hua, are you there?
Yes, I tried to retrieve the file. Just hold on.
You can
Never mind,
read it
got
first.
another- You
see
get-
the screen and read.
I can't see, too small.
Okay,
I have to,
okay.
okay. You get somebody to do the thing.
Okay, the other
first.
people can read.
And number 3, Kumantu Sada Badmantang Pasanti.
So now I read number 2. Is it number 2?
Number 4.
Number 4. Tada Palawanto Veluhi Ari Paharinsu.
Number 5. Kada tumme dhanavantang pasissatha.
Passisatha.
Pasissatha.
Okay, number 6.
Number 6, Suve Mayang Silavante Vandisama.
I get an echo from Susan's, no, what do you call, Rosan's mic somehow.
Echo, is it Bhante?
Yeah?
Is it okay now?
Am I better now?
Do you want me to repeat?
Okay.
Okay, number 6, Suve Mayang Silavante. Silavante Vandisama.
Okay, number 7.
Bhagavanto Sabanyuno Bhavanti.
Number 8.
Number 8. Viduno kulavato gehang gachimsu.
Okay. Number 9.
Number 9. Himavati kapayo cha pakino cha isayo cha vasimsu.
Okay. Number 10. Number 10.
Punyawato Nata Buddhima Bawi.
Okay. Number 11.
Kulavato bhatarang dhanavanto na bhavimsu.
Okay. Number 12.
Number 12. Aham himavantamhi palavante tuke pasing.
All right. Number 13.
Pura Mayam Himawantang Gachim Her.
Okay. Number 14.
Hiyo sayang bandhumanto yasavantang gamang gachimsu.
Okay. Number 15.
Vinyuno pacha pabuno gehi vasisanti.
Gehe.
Vinyuno pacha pabuno gehe vasisanti.
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 Yes. Very good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Let's go to translation now. Number 1 is Bhagava Ajja Sotaranang Dhammang Desesati. Who is ready to translate? What do you want to try?
Not at the moment yet. I tried to retrieve the file because I've done some.
Okay. So then we will maybe
I
we
try
can-
Bante.
Yes.
Okay, Bhagava Aja Sotaranam Dhammang Desesati.
Just a second. Oh. Because it is out of the range here. Okay, now better. Yes, please. Now please read.
The screen Bante?
Yeah, now okay.
The screen didn't appear?
Oh, wait. Okay.
Okay, the verb here is desesati, which is future tense. Anagattakala, which means will preach. The subject is Bhagava, which is Pratama Vibhati Eka Vachana, meaning fortunate one. Aja is time, which means today. Ajja is time, which means today. Sotaranam is
Sotaranam.
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 Sotaranam is Chatuti Vibhati Bahubachana, meaning hearers. Dhammang is Tutiya Vibhati Eka Vachana, meaning Dhamma. So the translation is the fortunate one will preach Dhamma to the hearers today.
Okay, great. Let's see again. Okay. Bhagava is the blessed one
The
or
fortunate.
the
Okay.
fortunate one. Most of the time you must have heard the blessed one. Okay, for Bhagava.
Oh, okay.
and that is the Buddha himself.
Mhm.
And Ajya today, Dhammang Desesati. Desesati means will
Will
preach. The Dhammang doctrine or Dhamma. Sotaranang to the
hearers. Yeah. Or listeners or hearers.
listeners. Yes. So the fortunate one, the blessed one, today will preach the Dhamma to the listeners. You can also say that this one today we can take over here at the end.
Yes.
The blessed one will preach the doctrine to the listeners today. Anyone is okay if you have any of these translations.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay, good. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. All right, let's go to the next one.
Can I try the next one?
Okay.
Bhikkhavo Bhagavantang Vandimsu. Bhikkhavo, the verb is Vandimsu. Pay homage. Atita Kala Patama Purisa Bahu Vachana. The subject is Bhikkhavo, monks. Patama Vibhati Bahu Vachana. And the object is Bhagavantang, the exalted one, Dutiya Vibhati Ekavachana. So the translation is the monks take homage to the exalted one.
Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. You said exalted one? So, okay, the blessed one, we found fortunate one, and another one is exalted one. Okay, so the verb here is Vandinsu, paid homage, right? And then we can say corresponding subject is Bhikkhavo,
The monks.
that is monks.
Big
Okay, let's say the monks if you want. Or just monks also, I think. Okay. Paid homage to the
exalted one.
to the blessed one, to the exalted one.
Monks, big homage
Okay.
to-
So we have three meanings here: blessed one, and then fortunate one. So I guess it is better to have the first letters of these words
Okay.
as capital. Okay. The blessed one,
Fortunate one.
and then the fortunate one. Okay. Monks paid homage to the exalted one, or the blessed one, or the fortunate one.
I think, can I use the word bow down? The
You
monks.
can say that too, yes. So if you say paid homage, you can say bowed. Bowed to the Buddha.
Bow.
Saluted to the Buddha. Vandana is like salutation, right? You can even say saluted. Is that clear?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Let's go to the next one. Okay.
May I try, Bhante?
Yes.
Chakkumanto sada Bandhumantam passanti.
Okay.
Chakkumanto is a subject. Passanti for Bahuvachana.
Okay. Vartamana kala pathama purisa bahuvachana.
Vartaman kala patham. Chakkumanto is processor of eyes.
Okay. A bahuvachana, right? Possessors.
Possessors of eyes. See,
Yes.
see, see to the relations.
Bhanumantang.
Bhanumantang, sons, to the sun.
Sun. The Surya, right? Sun.
To the sun. Processors of eyes see to the suns.
To the sun?
Of processor of eyes see the suns.
Yes. Possessors of the eyes or possessors of eyes see the sun sada forever.
Always, always,
Always.
ever.
Yeah. Possessors of the sun, possessors of eyes see the sun always, or always see the sun. Okay, so let us now write it down. That is number 3. Possessors of eyes always see the sun. Okay. Or we can use this always at the end as well. That's another option. Possessors of eyes always, we remove that. Possessors of eyes see the sun always. Okay. One option is here. Possessors of eyes always see the sun. And then we can also say possessors of eyes see the sun always. Okay. Sadhu, sadhu,
Yes.
sadhu. Okay, number 4.
Can I try Bante?
Okay.
Tada balawanto veluhiara paharinsu. The verb is paharinsu, beach. Vatamana kala patama purisa bahu wachana. And the subject is balawanto, the powerful ones. Patama vibhati bahu wachana. And the object is Ari, enemies. Dutiya vibhati bahu wachana. And Veluhi is with bamboos. Tatiya vibhati bahu wachana. Tada is adverb of time, then. Then the translation will be, then the powerful ones beat the enemies with bamboos. Is that correct?
Yes. Tada means then.
Then.
Balavanto, powerful ones. Veluhi, by the bamboos
With
or with the bamboos. Ari, enemies. Paharingsu, hit or beat. Right? So, okay, let's see. Number 4. Paharingsu is the verb, right? Paharingsu means beat or hit. Yes, beat or hit. This is Atita Kala, right? The corresponding, it is Bahuvachana, Patama Purusha Bahuvachana. So the corresponding subject is Balavanto. Yeah, powerful ones. Powerful ones is Balavanto. Balavanto and beat. Beat with what?
bamboos.
Veluhi. Veluvanarama, remember? Veluvanarama is bamboo grove. Bamboo grove.
Rajgruha, Rajgir.
Yes, in Rajgir. Yeah. I had a chance to go there. One time we were planting bamboo trees a lot over there in the Veluvana monastery. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was offered to the Buddha by King Bimbisara, right? Of Magadha.
Yes.
He was the father of Ajatasattu.
Ajat.
Yes. King Bimbisara was killed by Ajatasattu, his own son. So that became a very grave offense for him, unpardonable sin, and that is why he could not become Sotapanna. And by the guidance, under the guidance of Devadatta, he was spoiled and he had bad intentions and he killed his own father. All right, that's the story of Veluvanarama, and that is the first ever Buddhist monastery offered to the Buddha by King Bimbisara. A lot of stories are there related to this. Okay, so Velu, I hope you will remember the background story well, and also the Pali word Velu. Velu, he means
With the bamboos.
With the
with the
bamboo.
bamboo. Yes. So powerful ones beat with the bamboos. Beat whom? The enemies. Ari is enemy. Ari is Bahuvachana, right? Aring, Ari, Arayo. And we have another word here missing, that is Tada. Tada means?
Then.
Yes. So we can use powerful ones, beat the enemies with the bamboos, then at the end, or we can also have then at the beginning. Yes. So we can use it at the beginning also. Okay. Then powerful ones hit the enemies with the bamboos.
By the way, Bante,
Yeah.
I think I made a mistake here. Paharimsu should be Atita Kala.
Atita Kala Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana.
Yeah. So if I use the word replace beat or hit with strike, would it be all right? Because strike, if it will tell you is past tense, but beat, because beat, it can be present and it can be past.
Yeah. Beat, hit. But if you have strike, then you have to use struck.
Struck. Then it will tell us that Paharimsu is Atita Kala. Because I made a mistake.
That's right. It should be struck then. Let me add here also struck. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that is the translation of question number 4, and we go to number 5 then. Anyone wants to try? Venerable Yushi, are you there? Yeah, I see him. Maybe he's busy. Okay. Yeah, Deepthi also is here. Okay, you have a good idea now. So keep watching this.
Bante, I try number 5.
Yes, okay.
Kada tumhe danavantang pasisat. Kada means
Pasisatha.
pasisat. Pasisat. Okay. So the kada is the adverb of time, meaning when. Tumhe is a Pratama Vibhati Bahuvachana, meaning you. Dhanavantang is Dutiya Vibhati Ekavachana, meaning rich ones. Pasisata is future tense, anatakala. Majjhima Purisa Bahuvachana, meaning will see. So translation will be, when will you see the rich one? Is that correct, Bante?
Kada when tumhe you
You
dhanavantang rich
rich
one
ones
pasisatha will see.
will
Right?
see. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. So that means this is number 5. When will
you
you
see
see
the rich one?
rich one? Yes. That's perfect. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you.
Okay, so over here, pasisatha is the verb that is anagata kala, majjhima purisa bahuvachana. Right?
Yes.
Anagata kala, majjhima purisa bahuvachana. Pasisatha, the corresponding subject is you. Tumhe is patama vibhati bahuvachana.
Yes.
And dhanavantang is dutiya vibhati ekvachana. Dhanavanta sadda. Dhana is money, right? So dhanava means the one who has money. Dhanavantang, the rich person, rich one. Kada means when. We learned another word before, tada. Tada means then, right?
Okay.
And we did we learn another word before? Like always, sada. Right? Over here we learned sada. And then we learned here tada. And then we have here kada. Okay? Kada means when. And tada means then. And sada means always. Always, forever. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but by the way, Bante, can I translate?
Yeah?
Can I translate?
Which one? This one?
Can I translate the sentence this way? When will you see the wealthy man instead of the rich man? The rich one.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. I think.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you,
You want
Bante.
to say wealthy man. Wealthy man.
Wealthy man.
You cannot say wealthy men though, because it is ekavachana.
Ekavachana. Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So which one did you write?
I use so I shouldn't use wealthy man. It should be wealthy man. MEN.
MEN is wrong. That is bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana. Oh, this should be ekavachana, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ekavachana.
dhanavanto, dhanavanta, he dhanavang, dhanava,
Wealthy
havanto,
man.
dhanavanto, dhanavanta, dhanavantang, dhanavante, right?
Okay. Thank you, Bante.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Number 6.
Sadhu. Sadhu.
Okay.
Savita.
Number 6. Sue Mayang Silavante Vandissama.
Yes.
This sentence is but Uttama Purisa Anagata Kala Ekvachana.
Okay.
Suve means tomorrow. Mayam here is subject. Vandissama is verb. Anagata Kala Uttama Purisa Ekvachana. Tomorrow I
Mayang is we.
Mayang Anagata Kala Uttam Purisa Bahuvachana.
Yes.
Tomorrow we salute virtuous ones.
Okay. Yes. Tomorrow, Suve. Mayang, we. Silavante, virtuous ones. Virtuous persons, virtuous people. Vandissama will pay homage, will salute, or what did you say? Will worship. Okay. So, yeah, that is the translation.
So we will
Yeah. Tomorrow we
will
okay.
salute
You can say pay homage. You can say salute. And you can also say bow. What else? Yeah. And what do you say? Worship.
Virtuous.
Virtuous.
Worship. Offer.
Virtuous ones. Silavante, Dutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, the verb is Vandissama Anagata Kala Pathama Purisa Bahuvachana. Sorry, Uttama Purisa Bahuvachana, Anagata Kala Uttama Purisa Bahuvachana. And then the corresponding subject is Mayang, that is we. And the object is Silavante, Dutiya Vibhakti Bahuvachana. Silavantu. Sila means morality, precepts, virtue, right? So Silava is the one who possesses Sila, the virtuous one.
Bante, if I
Today is
translate
tomorrow.
yes, Bante, if I were to translate the sentence this way, tomorrow we shall pay homage to the observance of the precepts, to the observance. Is it okay?
Okay, you mean Silavantu, you
Silavante,
yeah.
because there are a few meanings given. One
Yeah.
is religious, then the other one is also observance of precepts. So
That's
if
fine.
I use,
That's
is it
fine.
okay? Is it okay?
Yeah, that's okay. Observers of precepts.
Observance of the precepts.
Like Panchasila is 5
Panchasila,
precepts, right?
correct precepts.
Yeah, so Silava.
Precepts and whatnot.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Bante.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Number 7. Anyone wants to try number 7?
Can I
I
try?
try Bante.
Okay.
Project, right? Bhagavanto Sabbanyuno Bhavanti. Bhagavanto is Patama Vibhati Bahubhatana, meaning the exalted one. Sabbanyuno, meaning is Tutiya Vibhati Bahubhachana, meaning the omniscient one. Bhavanti is Patama Purisa Bahubhachana, Vatamanakala, meaning they are. So translation, the exalted ones are the omniscient ones. Am I right?
Yes. Can you please repeat the meaning?
The exalted ones are the omniscient ones.
The exalted ones are the omniscient ones. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That's right.
Thank you.
Bhagavantu. We have given several meanings already in the previous sentence. I think over here we have that. So Bhagavantang is over here, exalted one, blessed one, and fortunate one. So maybe
Worthy one, enlightened one.
enlightened one is Buddha.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bhagavanto sabbanyuno bhavanti. Number 7, right?
Yes.
Okay. The exalted ones. The exalted ones. So we have to make it Bahuvachana. That means all the exalted ones, all the blessed ones, and all the fortunate ones are also sabbanyuno. Sabba means all, right? Jnana means knowledge. So all knowing ones. Omnipotent.
Omniscient.
Yeah, omniscient or omnipotent. Bhavanti are. Okay, omniscient or omniscient ones or omnipotent ones or all knowing ones. They know everything. That is the meaning. So all the Buddhas, all the blessed ones are omnipotent. They know everything. Omniscient, all-knowing ones. Okay?
Yeah, but Bante, I have done the translation this way. Bhagavan, the verb is bhavanti, exist, which is Vatamana kala puris, Patama purisa bahuvachana. And then the two subjects are Bhagavanto, Buddhas, and Sabbanyuno, omniscient ones. This refers to the same person. So both of them are Patama Vibhati,
Yes.
Bahuvachana. So the translation simply is this: Buddhas, the omniscient ones, exist.
Oh, not really.
Not really.
Bhavanti exists is like viharati, jivati, vasati. Then you can say exist. But here it is bhavati, means just simple be form. Is, are, am. Okay. Bhavati is to be.
To be, okay.
Yes. So exist is different. And also you can say Bhagavanto Sabbanyuno Bhavanti means exalted ones. So the blessed ones are Sabbanyuno, all knowing ones.
all-knowing ones.
Yeah, you said exalted ones. How did you translate?
I translate Bhagavanto and Sabbanyuno. Both of them refer to the same person.
Okay, so can you tell me the English sentence?
Buddhas and the omniscient ones exist.
Okay, so this one should be the blessed ones are omniscient ones.
Or yes, or are omniscient ones.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you.
Good
Bhante.
question. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, number 8.
Viduno kulavato gehang gacchimsu.
Okay.
Viduno here subject. Gacchimsu is verb. Atita kala bahuvachana. Gehang is here object. Wise men. Kulavato gehang object.
Yes. What
Wise
is
men.
Kulavato?
Kulavato.
What vibhat is that?
Dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachana.
No.
Shakti.
Yeah, it is not Kulavanto. That is Kulava, Kulavanto, Kulavanta. He Kulavang, Kulava, Kulava, Bhavanto, Kulavanto, Kulavanta, Kulavantang, Kulavante, Dutya. This
Dvitiya
one,
vibhakti.
Kulavato, Kulavantas, Kulavatang, Kulavantana. Chatuthi or Chatti vibhati. Okay. So it should be Chatuthi or Chatti vibhati.
Chatti vibhakti.
Yes. Okay.
Wise men.
Kulava, what is Kulava? Kula is
Viduno.
no. Okay. Yes, Viduno. Viduno is definitely Patama Vibhati Bahuvachana.
Bahuvachana.
Because
Wise
it
men.
is related to Gachingsu, the vibhat, the verb.
Gacchimsu went.
Okay.
Wise men went of the
Gehang.
Of the house of one of the high caste.
Okay. So what is your overall translation?
The wise men
Men
went to the
to the
house
house.
of one of the high caste.
To the house of high caste person.
House of high caste person.
High caste person or high caste one.
One.
Okay.
Thank you, Bhante.
The wise men went to the house of the high caste one. Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Any question?
Yes, Bhante.
Bhante, can I translate it as the wise men went to the high caste one's house?
Now I hear the echo.
Okay. Can I translate as the wise man went to the high class one's house?
Yes, we can say that too. Okay, let me. So, went to the high caste.
High class one's house.
You have a mic problem, I think. Okay, the wise men went to the. Okay, the wise men went to the high caste one's house. That's
Yes.
also fine. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We go to number 9. Anyone wants to try?
Can I try, Bante? Himawati kapayo cha pakino cha isayo cha wasinsu. Here the verb is wasinsu, lived. Atita kala patama purisa bahuvachana. The subject is kapayo, monkey, birds, pakino, and isayo, hermits. That means the main subject will be monkeys and birds and hermits, and Himawati in the Malaya is Satami Vibhati, and Cha is the conjunction. So the translation will be the monkeys, birds, and hermits lived in the Himalaya. Is that correct?
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Monkeys and birds and
Hermits.
hermits or saints or sages lived in the Himalaya. Yeah. Okay, this is number 9. Kapi is monkey, right?
Yes.
Monkeys
And birds.
and the birds, Paki.
And the
And
Hermits.
do you remember another word for Kapi?
Vanara.
Vanara.
Vanara,
What about the
Vanara.
Paki?
Paki. Sakuni.
Sakuna.
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 Yes.
Sakuna.
Yes. Sapatta bharo Pakhi Sakuno. So the Buddha said the Arahanta persons are like birds. Why? They don't carry anything. They are just like birds. Wherever they go, they don't take anything with them. They just fly with the weight of the wings. Just like that. The birds fly with the weight of the wings, right? They don't carry like, if we move from one house to another, truckloads of things will follow us, right? And the birds will not carry those things with them. They will leave everything behind. Same thing with the Arahanta people, enlightened people. They will also fly light. They can fly high, they can fly fast. Easy, travel light. Okay. They are the best examples. Okay, so Pakhi and Sakuna. Isi. Isi? Isi is sage or saint, right?
And hermits. Six.
Yeah.
Saint.
Also you can say hermit. Yeah. So there was a temple those days, remember? Like it's not actually a temple. Isigili.
Isipatana.
Oh, yes, Isipatana and Isigili. Isigili is a mountain. Isipatana is a place in Sarnath.
Yes, inside.
Isigili is in Rajgir, I think, Varanasi, right? Somewhere. Okay, so Isi Patana means Ising Patati iti Isi Patana. So the saints, these hermits, they fall down, and therefore it is called
Isipatana.
Isipatana. Why? Why they are falling? Why are they falling? That is the landing place. Okay? Landing place of the saints. They practice, meditate in the Himalayas, and when they want to come for some food, they land over there. Okay? So that is like the airport for them. Yes, that is the airport. So therefore, it is called Isipatana. What does Isigili mean? What does it mean, Isigili? What does Isigili means? What does
It's mountain.
Isigili mean?
The state mountain.
Yeah, Ising Gilati iti Isigili. Gilati is to swallow. Okay.
Oh.
Ising Gilati. So that mountain swallows the saints. Why? What does that mean? Because again, the airborne saints, okay, the people from far away places, they see the saints go from the air and they land. And it looks like from far that the mountain is swallowing them. Therefore, it was called Isigili Pabbata, Isigili mountain. Okay. So these are very, that means they are very powerful places. Isipatana, for example, is the place where the Buddha preached his first sermon, Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta. So it's already a very powerful place. And many saints were practicing there, including the Panchavaggiya bhikkhus, 5 disciples. And Isigili, okay? Isipatana is still Sarnath, modern day Sarnath, Mulagandhakuti Vihara is there. And Isigili is a mountain where all those wonderful practitioners always like to go. They love to go to those mountains where people can't reach so easily. So those saints really love those places. So they would go to those mountains and practice days, months, years, sometimes lifetime, they would stay there. So sometimes once in a while when they want to come to the city for food, arms round, they would come. They don't come every time. Okay. So just for your, again, background knowledge, this is also very helpful to learn. Vasati is to live. Vasingsu is Atita Kala, Patama Purisa Bahuvachana. Himavati. Hima is, what is Hima? What does Hima mean? Hima is snow. Okay. Himava means the one who has snow, the possessor of snow. Yeah, that is the highest mountain. So Himalaya is called because it is always with the snow. That mountain is always with the snow. Therefore, it is called Himavati, Himavanto. So Himavati means Sattami Vibhati Ekavachana. So on the Himalayas or in the Himalayas or whatever. So in the Himalayas, kapis, so probably not the kapis that we have here, those monkeys can actually live in the snow. And some of the birds can also survive in the snow. And then the other species, like the humans who can survive in the snow, are the practitioners, the saints. Okay, so the monkeys and the birds and the sages, they lived in the Himalaya. Okay, let me make it Himalaya mountain. Is that clear? Okay, any question? All right, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sorry, Bante.
Yes.
Mostly all these use the word and. Can we put like what Brother Paul said, monkeys, comma, birds, and sages instead of monkeys and the birds and the sages? We have to put this time as the cher, we have to put the word and in between.
Monkeys and birds and saints. So,
But can we just put monkeys, comma, birds, and saint? Just like that.
because we are translating, you know, we want to go closer to the meaning. So let's.
Oh, okay, understand. Thank you.
Yeah, but we still make it like monkeys and the birds, and monkeys, birds, and saints. We can say yes, but it's okay. Maybe these translations are not perfect English translation, but we go closer to the original meaning.
Understand. Thank you, Bante.
Especially as learners, I think it will be very helpful. Thank you. Good question, though. Okay. Number 10.
I try this one, Bante.
Okay.
Punyavato Nata Buddhima Bhavi. Punyavato is Chati Vibhati Ekavachana, meaning fortunate. Nata is Patama Vibhati Ekavachana, meaning grandson. Buddhima is Patama Vibhati Ekavachana, meaning intelligent. Bhavi is, so translation, the fortunate grandson is an intelligent one.
So fortunate one's grandson.
The fortunate one's grandson.
Or you can say the grandson of the fortunate one.
Is an intelligent one.
Was. Bhavi is Atita Kala. Okay.
Yes, Bante.
Okay, number 10. Bhavi is was. Right? And grandson, Natta. Grandson, Punyavato of the
fortunate one.
Meritorious one.
Meritorious ones.
Right? You want to say fortunate also? Okay. One was an intelligent one, smart one.
Grandson.
Yeah, if you want, you can also use smart one. Grandson of the meritorious one or fortunate one was an intelligent one or smart one. Okay. And as you mentioned, I think you can also say meritorious one's grandson. Okay. Meritorious ones or fortunate ones grandson was an intelligent one or smart one. Is that clear?
Yeah. By the way, Bante, I did it this way. Punyawanto Nata Buddhima Bhavi. The verb bhavi is atita kala, Patama purisa, ekavachana, bhavi became. And then the subject is nata, grandson, Patama vibhati, ekavachana. And the object is Buddhima, intelligent. And Punyavato is the fortunate one, which Sakti Vibhati. And the translation I did was, the grandson of the fortunate ones became intelligent. Is that correct?
Became an intelligent one then.
Or became an intelligent one. The
Yeah.
grandson of the fortunate became an intelligent one.
Yes. So we
Okay.
can use became also.
Okay. There's another, I would like to clear my doubt again in the same sentence. There's one word, Buddhimantang. The Buddhima, should it be replaced by Buddhimantang?
No,
No, cannot be.
because Natta and Buddhima is the same.
Oh, I see.
Just like the previous sentence.
Okay.
Not this one. Not this one. There was that one. Bhagavanto sabbanyuno bhavanti.
Oh, I see.
Right? You see the same one. So even though this is this is like the object, so but this is also the same vibhati.
Thank you, Manji.
Okay, good question. Okay, sadhu. Number 11.
Kulavanto bhatarang dhanavanto na bhavimsu. अतीत काल प्रथम पुरुष अतीत काल एक वचन.
Atita kala, Patama Purisa Bahuvachana. Bhavinsu.
भवेंसु बहुवचन. कुलवतो bhatarang is a subject.
Yes.
Brother of the high caste one brother of the high caste one were not rich person.
Kulavato bhatarang dhanavanto na bhavingsu. Yes. Na bhavingsu means?
Not.
Yes. Were not.
Were not.
Were not. Okay. Bhatarang Dhanavanto. Dhanavanto, corresponding subject is Dhanavanto, right?
Dhanavanta, not rich ones.
Yeah, were not rich ones. So,
And healthy ones, wealthy
yeah.
ones.
So Kulavato Bhatarang,
High caste,
is
brother
it
of high
correct?
caste.
This is number 11, right? Kulavatang Bhataro.
Ulavato.
This is wrong. That's why I was wondering this sentence has something wrong. Kulavatang Bhataro.
Bhataro.
Yeah, I was wondering this sentence is something wrong. Kulavatang Bhataro Dhanavanto na bhavingsu. Now I think you can get a
Yeah,
better meaning.
rich ones here.
Yeah.
Subject.
So Kulavatang is also Bahuvachana. Chatti Vibhatti Bahuvachana. Bhataro also Patama Vibhatti Bahuvachana. And Dhanavanto, they are also the same Vibhatti and same Vachana. Patama Vibhatti Bahuvachana. So you can say the brothers of the high caste
High caste
ones
ones.
were not rich.
Going to be
Rich one.
Okay, this is one meaning. And another meaning can be high caste ones high caste ones. Okay. So you can remove this. The high caste ones brothers. Here we have S, so we just need an apostrophe there, that's enough. High caste ones brothers were not rich ones.
But Bante, how about translating it this way? The brothers of the high caste were not going to be wealthy persons.
Were not going to be? Why you say going to be? From where did you get that? Yeah, so Bhavati was be form, right?
Yeah. So it cannot be not going to be. It's just only,
No. Just yeah, they were not rich ones.
They were not
That's
rich
it. Not
ones.
going to be.
Oh.
Were not going to be means already like it's not yet happened, right?
Oh.
But this one already happened.
Thank you,
And
Bante.
this sentence, I think we have to change in our original one or number 11, right? This one. So we need to change this too. Okay, now I think it's better. All right, so we go to number 11 is done. And then we go to number 12.
Bante, try this one.
Okay.
Aham is Uttama Purisa Ekavachana, meaning I. Himavantamhi is Satami Vibhati Ekavachana. Himavanti is possessor of eyes. Palavante is Dutiya Vibhati Bahubachana, meaning fruitful. Ruke is tree, and passing is past tense, atita kala meaning utama purisa ekvachana meaning saw. Translation: I saw the fruitful ones on the trees at the Himalaya.
Ahang himavantam hi phalavante rukhe passing. Right?
Yes,
Okay. So the verb is
passing.
yes. Passing means so.
So yes.
Yes. So the corresponding, this is Atita Kala Uttama Purisa Ekavachana, right? The corresponding
Uttama Purisa-
subject is I.
I.
Ahang.
Ahang.
I saw. I saw what?
I saw the Palavante
Fruits and
I
trees.
saw Rukke.
trees.
I saw Rukke, trees. What kind of trees?
Fruit tree.
Adjective.
Oh,
Palavante.
the
Fruitful trees.
fruitful. Oh, okay.
Fruitful trees.
Trees.
Himavantam hi. In the
Himalaya.
Himalaya. Yeah.
I saw.
In the Himalaya mountain.
So fruitful.
Okay. Phalava. Phala is fruit. Phalava is fruitful one. Okay. So we can say trees which are fruitful, or we can say just fruitful trees.
I saw fruitful trees.
Okay. Dhanavanto puriso means rich persons. So dhanavanto purisa, dhanava, dhanavanto, dhanavanta, right? So dhanava puriso, dhanavanto purisa, like that. Phalava is fruitful. Trees, phalavante rukhe, dutiya vibhatti bahuvachana. Same vibhatti, same vachana. So phalavante is the adjective of rukha. Okay. So phalavante rukhe. Fruitful trees. Is that clear?
Yes, Bhante.
Okay. So I saw fruitful trees in the Himalaya mountain. Okay. Do you have any other translation?
Sorry, Bante. That means Palavante and Ruke, both of them are Dutiya Vibhatti Bahubachana, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it is adjective.
Mhm.
Phalavanta is the adjective of rukha. Therefore, it should take the same vibhatti and same vachana. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Two more, 2, 3 more. That's it. Okay. This one.
Can I try this question? Pura mayam himawantang gachim her. The verb is gachim her, went. Atita kala utama purisa bahu wachana. And the corresponding subject is mayam, we. Patama vibhatti bahu wachana. And the object is himawantang, Himalaya. Dutiya vibhatti eka wachana, pura, formerly in former days, adverb of time. So the translation is in former days, we went to the Himalaya. Is that correct?
In former days or before. Pura
Before.
means before. Earlier.
Before, earlier.
Ago.
No.
Mayang vi himavantang, to the Himalaya mountain. Gachimha went.
Oh, when is Gachimha? To the
Yeah.
Himalaya.
So Gachimha is went. Atita kala uttama purisa bahuvachana. Right?
Yes.
Mayang is we. We went.
We went.
We
To
went
the
where? To Himalaya.
Himalaya.
To the
Himalaya.
Himalaya. To
In
the Himalaya mountain.
mountains.
When?
In the formally.
Before, earlier,
Yeah.
earlier, before, formerly.
Formally.
Okay. So that is the translation. And we can also have this one earlier thing at the beginning. Okay. So if we say like this, earlier, before, formerly. We went to the Himalaya mountain. This way also is fine. Is that clear to you?
Bhakti.
Yes,
Earlier, we went to the Himalaya mountain. Pura Mayang Himavantang Gachimha. Okay. All right. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. We'll go to number 14.
Hiyo sayang bandhumanto yasavantang gamang gachinsu.
Okay.
Gachinsu is of a Patita Kala Bahuvachana,
Okay.
Patama Purisa Bahuvachana.
Yes.
Bandhumanto is subject.
Yes.
Ayasavantang is Chatti Vibhatti.
Oh,
Bahuvachana.
Chatti Vibhatti Bahuvachana.
Okay.
Yesterday in the evening,
Yes. Yesterday evening or last evening. Bandhu Manto.
last evening, Bandhumanto are relations of
Bandhuma. Bandhu is relation. Bandhuma is
relation,
the one who has many relations.
many relations.
Okay. Bandhuma. One, those who have many relations. Bandhumanto. Are you hungry? Okay. Can you continue?
Last evening,
Yes.
famous ones, those who have many relations go on, went to the village.
Yes. Yasavantang. Yasavatang.
Yasavantang, famous one.
Yes. So
Last evening,
last evening or yesterday evening. Okay. Yesterday evening.
famous ones
Okay. Famous ones.
went
Oh, no. Not famous ones went. We have to say
famous,
those with many
many
relatives.
relations,
Yeah, relatives or relations. Okay. Went
went
to
to
the famous one's village.
famous one's village.
Last evening, those with many relations went to the famous one's village. Okay. And we can have another option here. So those with many relations went to the famous one's village, right? So we can say village of the famous ones. That's another went to the village of the famous ones.
Famous one.
Last evening, those with many relations went to the village of the famous ones. This is another. Maybe we can also try. It's also correct if we say, like, we take this out to the end of the sentence. Okay. We can keep it at the end of the sentence. Those with many relations went to the village of the famous ones. Maybe we can have a comma. Last evening. Or yesterday evening. Time related words can be added at the beginning or the end of the sentence. Okay? Is that clear to everyone?
Okay, Bhanteji, thank you.
Okay.
Bhante, can I translate it this way?
Yes.
Yesterday evening, I put that our relations went to the famous one's village. Is it correct to use the word our?
Our? We don't have our.
Oh, so wrong. Huh?
Yeah. It is yasavantang, right? Yasavatang.
Okay.
Yasavatang bandhumanto. So we cannot say our. Yasavatang means those famous ones, of the famous ones.
Because bandhu means many relations.
Bandhuma means those with many relations.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Yasavatang means of the famous ones. So the village belongs to the Yasavatang. Okay, so the
Okay.
Bandhumanto went to Yasavanto's village.
No
Okay.
relations. Okay, understand. Thank you.
Okay. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. And then we go to the last sentence.
Okay, I try the last one. The verb is vasisanti, which is Patama Purisa Bahu Vachana, future tense, meaning will live. The subject is Vinyuno, Patama Vibhati Bahu Vachana, meaning wise man. Pacha is essence of time, meaning afterwards. Pabuno is Chatuti Vibhati Bahu Vachana. Gehi is Satami Vibhati Ekavachana, meaning house. So the translation, the wise man will live in the house of the overlords afterwards. Okay, Bhante?
Okay. Can you repeat the meaning?
The wise man will live in the house of the overlords afterwards.
Vinyuno, Pacha, Pabhuno gehe vasisanti. Okay, over here, the verb is vasisanti, will live, right?
Yes.
This is anagata kala,
Yes.
will live. Okay, who will live?
The wise man. Vinyuno.
Vinyuno. Yes. So,
Prathama vibhati bahuvachana.
Samavibhati Bahuvachana, right?
Yes.
The
Wise.
wise men.
Yeah.
The wise men will live. Where? Gehe. In the house.
In the overlord's house.
In the house, right?
In the house.
Okay. Pabhuno is of
Oh,
the
of the overlord.
overlord. Okay.
Pacha.
Vacha means,
Afterwards.
yeah, later on or afterwards or subsequently. Okay, the wise men will live in the house of the overlord later on, afterwards, or subsequently.
But the overlords is plural, right?
Pabhuno, ekavachana. Pabhuno, pabhusa, pabhunam.
Oh, ekavachana. No.
Yeah, chatti vibhati ekavachana.
Ekavachana.
Chatti vibhati ekavachana, right?
Okay. Over.
So we can also say over here in the house of the overlord, we can say in the house, in the overlord's house.
In the overlord's house.
Yeah.
In the
In the overlord's house later on. We can say later on at the beginning also. Right?
But the pacha is not at the beginning. It's okay to put it at the beginning also.
Vinyuno pacha pabhuno gehe vasisanti. So pacha can be taken at the beginning also. That's fine. Mm. Later on, the wise men will live in the overlord's house. Vinyuno pacha pabhuno gehe vasisanti. So that's also fine. Okay, 1, 2, maybe. Okay, let me have that also. So later on can come first. In that case, okay.
Yes, one thing.
Okay, that's the translation of the translate into English exercise 10. We are 1 week away from completing the course. Exciting. All right, so much work was done by all of you, and maybe we can go ahead and read it from the beginning quickly. So I think that will be very good. So I invite you all to read these Pali sentences one by one. Quickly go through, okay?
Okay, I start Bante. Number 1, Bhagava Aja Sotaranam Dhammang Dese Sati.
Kavo Bhagavantang Vandimsu.
Can you repeat? Second one.
Kavo Bhagavantang Vandimsu.
Number 3.
Chakkumanto sada bhanu mantang passanti.
Number 4, Tada Balavanto Veluhi Ari Paharimsu. Okay.
Number 5. Kada tumhe danawantang pasisata.
Number 6. Suve mayang silavante vandisamo.
Number 7. Bhagavanto sabbanyuno bhavanti.
Viduno gulavato gehang gachimsu.
Number 9. Himavati kapayo cha pakkino cha isayo cha vasimsu.
Number 10. Punya vato nata buddhima bhavi.
Gulavantang bataro danavanto na bhavinsu.
Ahang himavantam hi phalavante rukhe passim.
Number 13, Mante. Pura mayang himavantang gachimha.
Hiyo sayam bandumanto yasavantang gamang gachimsu.
Vinnuno pacha pabhuno gehe vasissanti.
The fortunate one, blessed one, today we preach the doctrine to the listener. Number 2. Hello.
This one has the optional translation.
Oh, the fortunate one, blessed one, we preach the doctrine to the listeners today.
Monks paid homage, bowed, saluted to the exalted one, blessed one, fortunate one.
Possessors of eyes always see the sun. Number 4, Bante.
This is the optional one.
Oh, possessors of eyes see the sun always.
Powerful ones, big hit struck the enemies with the bamboos. Then powerful ones, big hit struck the enemies with the bamboos.
When will you
Number
see
5.
the rich one or wealthy one, wealthy man?
Number 6. Tomorrow we will pay homage, salute, bow, worship the virtuous ones, observers of precept.
The exalted ones, blessed ones, fortunate ones are omniscient ones, omnipotent ones, all-knowing ones.
Number 8, the wise man went to the house of the high caste one. The wise man went to the high caste one's house.
Number 9. Monkeys and the birds and sages, saints, hermits lived in the Himalaya mountain.
Grandson of the meritorious one, fortunate one was become an intelligent one, smart one. The meritorious one's fortunate one's grandson was become an intelligent one, smart one.
Number 11.
Number 11.
Sister Savita, you want to say?
Yeah. The brothers of the high caste ones were not rich ones. The high caste ones' brothers were not rich ones.
Number 12. I saw fruitful trees in the Himalaya mountain.
We went to the Himalaya mountain earlier before formally. Earlier before formally, we went to the Himalaya mountain.
Number 14. Last evening, yesterday evening, those with many relations went to the famous one's village. Last evening, yesterday evening, those with many relations went to the village of the famous ones.
Those
with many relations went to the village of the famous ones last evening, yesterday evening.
Number 15. The wise men will live in the house of the overlord later on, afterwards, subsequently. The wise men will live in the overlord's house later on, afterwards, subsequently. Later on, afterwards, subsequently, the wise men will live in the overlord's house.
Okay, that's it. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, so we will continue with the next lesson next week. Over to you, our host.
Thank you, Bhante, for your teachings today. Hope everyone enjoyed the class. Joined us every Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, USA. I would now like to close the session by inviting Bhante to share merits and invoke blessings for all of us. This was a live recording and you can find us Dhamma USA YouTube. Thank you, Bhante.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining us today with the Pali 101, Pali for Beginners, Level 1, Week 38. We are looking forward to seeing you with the final class of Level 1 next week. We are going to complete, and afterwards we will have some reviews. And then we will have the final exam. And that means you will be promoted to the level 2 eventually afterwards. And thank you everyone for joining us, contributing and trying to learn this noble language, the Pali language, where the Buddha's words are recorded. And this is the Pali language is the only language which exclusively reserved for Buddhist studies. It's really, really important. And Sanskrit language, we have other teachings too, but in Pali language, we have only the Buddha's teachings. So those who are trying to learn Pali language also try to learn the early teachings of the Buddha That will be very helpful and blessing to all of us. That learning itself is a blessing to all of us. And this language is not any other like any other language. And not many people are interested also in learning the language. And by teaching this language, by learning this language, you and I are actually accruing a lot of merits. We are trying to make this great age-old Buddhist language alive. We all work together. And when the other people are trying to learn many other things which are more commercial oriented or maybe some professional, but we are not doing that. We are spending a lot of time. Already 38 weeks we have spent to learn so far the basics, the beginning part of this language, and we are doing great. And thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for learning this language. May the Buddha Dhamma Sangha bless you, help you, protect you, and guide you towards the right path. May all your family members, your teachers, elders, friends and relatives, everyone in your community, everyone in your neighborhood, everyone in your country, and everyone in the world be blessed by the Noble Triple Gem. May all devas, all brahmas, all sentient beings also share this merit, be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are. May all our departed ones, friends and teachers, elders, whosoever departed, if they are ready to receive, we are happy to share this merit with them. May they all receive this merit, be well, happy, healthy, safe wherever they are. May all of us, all of them, all sentient beings, be well, happy, healthy. May all of us be able to live our life peacefully, comfortably with good health. May all of us and all of them be able to attain the absolute peace and happiness at the end of our samsara. That is the supreme bliss of Nibbana. Thinking thus, please keep your palms together close to your heart and say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bhante. Thank you.
Sabbipyo vivajjantu sabbarogo vinasato mate bhavatvantarayo sukhe digayuko bhava. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba buddha anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba dhamma anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Bhavatu sabba mangalang rakhantu sabba devata sabba sangha anubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Bhante.
Thank you, Bante.
Thank you, Bante.
Okay, so later on we have an English class for beginners at 11:30 p.m. Pacific time, and Sunday morning we also have yoga class. So for those who are interested in learning yoga and practice with us yoga and meditation. Okay, with that we conclude.